So that in turn allows you to push. You know, if you have something that's really good and you want people to see it, you know, you put it on all your other videos. So if someone watches one of your other videos, there's a higher chance of them going back and finding that video in turn. And once again, by putting a lot of focus on particular videos and getting those videos viral, that's really a lot of the success of what you're going to do. Instagram is sort of a new thing, but you know, we're already seeing you know, traction from it. So, for example, YouTube doesn't actually have links like Twitter and Facebook, but a little trick that, you know, we started doing is we started taking some of our bigger videos, creating like a 15-second YouTube video out of it, and then in the description saying, hey, if you want to see the rest of this video, click on the link in the bio. And in our bio, we add a link to that actual video. So, you know, you kind of get sort of the interaction from the YouTube community. You might get, you know, we get like probably a few hundred likes. We get a bunch of comments, people talking about it. And we get a certain amount of people who want to see the actual video at that point. And, you know, they can just go on their phone or on their desktop and click on that link in your bio and see the actual video. Now, in terms of the other side, you know, what not to do in the YouTube world. The biggest thing that I really see is fake views, and I see this all the time. And you know, I've seen it. You know, sometimes we've put up other people's videos on our site, you know, with their permission. And I've seen people run these kind of fake view robots on our YouTube channel, and I've seen kind of the effects of it, of when it happens. Now, it's usually pretty easy to spot a fake YouTube view count. I haven't seen a single system out there. You know, if I'm already a little suspicious of a video getting the type of views that it's gotten, I can pretty much every time confirm whether it's fake or not. So the biggest thing that I look for is if I see a high view count, I expect to see a high comment count as well. So if a video has, you know, 100,000 views, it should probably have a few hundred comments. And you know, and the comments themselves should be real comments. You know, if every comment is like, great video, you know, I love it, you know, great, you know, wonderful work, like you know, those are not real comments. I've actually seen, you know, so obviously, you know, they have robots that can create fake comments along with your fake views, but you can't create a robot that's going to actually leave real feedback about what that video is about. You know, that's not that's not something that technology can do right now. You know, maybe you know, in 50 years. But at the end of the day, when I watch a video and I see it has 100, you know, recently someone hit me. Oh, you know, I got 700,000 views, and it was 5 comments, and 3 of those comments were from the actual guy who did the video. So it was really 2 comments. I mean, I don't want a video like. I mean, well, first and foremost, when I see a video like that, that's not a video that, you know, that I want on the site, because obviously there's no real traction behind it. You know, as someone who owns a big website, if I put up a video, I want the person's fan base to kind of come with that video. And obviously, if it's all fake views, there's no fan base. In terms of putting these videos up, you know, I had one situation where we put a video up. You know, a person asked us to put it up. We put it up. And they started running a robot and getting a bunch of fake views. And YouTube actually took the video down. And, you know, as time goes on, YouTube will be better and better at spotting that. And, you know, once you know, I'm not quite sure about the rules are for this yet, but I'm sure that if you have a certain number of fake videos that start to get taken down from your account, YouTube will probably shut your whole account down. And everything you've worked up to that point is for nothing. You have to start a whole new YouTube account. Now, in terms of, we've had the site, the YouTube channel now for 6 years. So in those 6 years, we've gotten probably over 100 copyright strikes over time. When you get a copyright strike, most times you could fight it, and most, I mean, it's kind of the Wild West right now in YouTube. It definitely was back in 2008, and it still pretty much is today, 2014. But, they're still sort of establishing the rules of what you can and can't do on YouTube, and it's still a very gray area. And in general, no one's really filing lawsuits over YouTube videos. If there's a YouTube video that's on someone's account and the person doesn't want it there, they really just want the video off. That they're not looking to spend $10,000 on legal bills and try to fight someone in court who may not even have the money to pay a significant amount of money. So when you get a YouTube strike, you could file what they call a copyright a counter copyright a copyright counter, I think is what it's called. Let me look this up real quick. Let me give you 1 second, just because I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. So it's called a copyright counter notification. And I'm gonna send a link right here. This is the link to the page. Now, when you log into your YouTube account and when you log into your YouTube account and you go to that page, if you have any copyright strikes against your account, those videos will be listed on there. You have to go through, and there's some questions you have to answer. You have to, basically say that that this was, you feel that this is not a copyright violation, et cetera, et cetera. And in about 1 to 3 weeks, your content should probably be restored. Now, it sort of opens you up for a lawsuit because you're now giving all your actual information, and the person could choose to actually go with that information and pursue some sort of legal action. But after about 100 counter complaints, we haven't had any sort of problems. We really just kind of removed the videos and so forth. Like I said, YouTube is still very much of a Wild West situation where they're still trying to figure out how everything works. If we ever have our own content, we don't usually have problems with it, although occasionally you get something weird. But most problems starts with other people's content. If there's someone else's content that we want to put up, what we'll do is we'll hit them up and ask them if it's okay for us to put it in. We do it either over text message, email, or DM, and we save that information because if a copyright complaint does come later on, we try to have something in writing that says, hey, look, we have the right to actually put this up. But we've had strange situations where an artist has asked us to put up a music video, but then the video director filed the copyright strike without the artist even knowing about it. Then you have to kind of go through the process and so forth. 3 strikes. After 3 strikes, your account gets shut down. So if you have any copyright strikes in your account that's sort of been kind of been there for a little while, I would suggest to kind of go to that link that I put out and try to get them cleared up, because if you keep getting strikes, you're going to lose your whole account. Finally, the last thing that I really want to talk about is monetizing your video and actually making money off your account. If you're getting a couple hundred views on your video, a couple thousand views even on your videos, monetizing your videos really won't get you very much. Maybe a few dollars at most. Probably even a few cents. If you're in the hundreds, it's maybe a few cents, and if you're in the thousands, it's maybe a few dollars. So if you're still trying to establish yourself in your channel, it's probably a good idea not to have any advertising at all, because a person having to sit through a 30-second commercial to see something that they may not even be sure that they want to see yet is going to decrease your chances of the person actually saying forget it and going somewhere else. The internet audience is not like a movie theater audience where you pay some money, you're going to watch through this, whether, you've already paid your money or you've sat down, you're going to watch through a TV show for a certain amount of time. If you lose somebody's attention in 1 second, that they're gone and they never come back. So in the beginning, I wouldn't even think about monetizing anything. Just really think about creating great content and putting out a lot of content. Once you think that you have sort of a good following in what you do and are getting a good number of views, first thing you can do is get a partner account through YouTube. I got a partner account so long ago that I don't quite remember. I don't know what the process is these days. I originally got a contact with YouTube, and he's the one that set it up for me. It was like a few months after they started the whole partner account. But with the, I believe, if you Google partner account, I believe you could apply for a partner account these days. And if you get they'll look at your channel and see if you have all original content and so forth. You have a chance of getting a partner account. If your channel consists of a whole bunch of music videos that other people own, or movies, clips that other people own, and not a lot of original content, then chances are you probably won't get a partner account. Because you can't really run a business off of all other people's content and really expect it to really thrive.